The wildly successful pro career that could have just as easily been derailed by a wild, wayward youth. Caron Butler is in his 14th NBA season. He's made 2 All-Star teams and tens of millions of dollars along the way. But before he separated himself on the court, Butler had to first veer from a path to prison or worse. Butler first began dealing drugs at 11 and served nearly a year in a youth jail for drug and gun possession before he turned around his life. Recently, Tough Juice, as he's known, returned to his hometown, Racine, Wisconsin, to tell his story to a group of young men sitting at the crossroads he knows so well.
When I was sitting in that seat, they'd bring people out from different government groups, different community centers. Easy could tell me, don't do this, don't do that. And you hop off in your car, you go live your life. You got an income, you got this, you got that. But you didn't go through that shit I went through. So I respect you for coming, but no thank you. That was my mindset. So now I said, if I'm put on that platform and the kid feel that way by the information that I'm delivering, it might touch him. Damn, he went through that. He really went through that. He ain't gotta be here. I'm Caron Butler. I grew up in Racine, Wisconsin. Growing up in the late 80s, early 90s, it was rough. But at the same time, it was still home. It's amazing to be viewed in a different way in your community now because, like, we used to terrorize these streets a long time ago. Like, we used to be out here doing the the worst imaginable things. And then now, you come around and they just, they praise you and they love you and they support you for doing all the most wonderful things. What up, family? You do it all on the strength of love and for them because you know what they feeling, you know what they go through. I think that comes from just like never forgetting where you come from. They thought we made the wrong turn or something. Yeah, we was out here the booties. They was like, hey man, we lost.
Yeah, it will. You know what?
This it.
Appreciate you coming out, bro.
Yeah, appreciate
talk,
you.
man. Staff excited, kids real excited. I really appreciate you just taking your time out, bro. And I appreciate you keeping your word, brother, which you always do.
No doubt. We had to do this. Mario Farr's a longtime friend. He's a guy that also had, a troubled background and a rough childhood, and he bounced back, and he started working at this facility. I like the energy around here, too. It's smooth,
Yeah.
Like everybody trying to be better.
Yeah.
You feel the energy.
Absolutely. It's my pleasure, my honor, to introduce to you my friend, my brother from another mother, the godfather of my kids, Caron Butler, Tough Juice, a.k.a. CB.
Real quick, first and foremost, I'd just like to thank you guys for having me out here. It still hit me. It really hit me because I know what some of you guys going through. And this is real and it's from the heart. I used to think crying in front of a group of people was punk shit. But it's real. I was in those seats and some of the folks that came to speak to me, I didn't get the message. I got it late, but I didn't get it when they was delivering it. So remember this moment. I'm here out of love. When I jumped off the porch at 11, 12 years old, I saw hustlers, saw dope dealers. I was influenced by that. I thought that was success. That's what I wanted to be like. That ain't life, man. That ain't life. My mom chased me off the block many a times and many occasions. She was known on the streets to be, the hands-on crazy mom. She chased me off the block, trying to save my life. I was in detention downtown, and I had to call my mother, Colette, and tell her that I was being transferred to Wales. And when I got into the transport vehicle, she saw me getting on, and I saw her. We connected. And she trailed me all the way there. And just about probably a mile or two before we got there, the car started overheating. And it ran out, started smoking and stuff. She dipped off, and I'm looking out the window the whole time, like getting up, shackled down, and I'm looking. And that light, that did something to me. Because here's a woman, an unbelievable woman that worked multiple jobs to take care of me. And it just wasn't enough. And I felt like I hurt her to the bone. And I wanted to somehow, some way, never make her feel like that again. When that moment happened for one of you guys, it's gonna all hit you. And you're gonna have your moment. Maybe this is it. I hope it is. I hope it don't have to get any worse. This is the spot right here where I lost my best friend, Robert Nellum, the kid that I had to bury. But that's what happened. That's where Rob lost his life at. And since that had happened, I didn't really come to this area of home no more. I would stay down near or ride around it just because every time I rode by, it just brought back the memories. If I continue down this road, these are the things that's gonna happen. At that point, after seeing one of my best friends, lose their life in this thing, I didn't want to be out there like that no more. The group of people that I had, minus Mario, my friend's gone. For the most part, I can't have those conversations where we talk about, remember when we was 5, remember when we was 8, remember when we was on the big wheel? I can't have them conversations no more. I wanted to be better. And when I got out, I broke habits. I vowed to myself and to my family that I was gonna be better. Just give it your all, man, and continue to strive and move forward. Think about your family, somebody that really loves you. Think about that person when you're out there doing wrong. Make that person proud of you. But I appreciate all y'all for just giving me respect while I was here, giving me your time, and I hope that information don't fall on deaf ears. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
He does a lot here. He really does. And he loves Racine. And Racine loves him too.
Just hearing you talk and everything, it's hugely inspiring because it's great to hear someone who started off with nothing just end up where you are, and off everything you have, everything that you've gotten. It's really great to see.
Appreciate it, bro.
Much love, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for listening.
Although Butler had his trouble with the law, he also credits a police officer with giving him a second chance. Butler was 17 and on the straight and narrow when a drug raid targeted a house in which he was living. A detective found him inside, but listened to and, most importantly, believed in Butler's story. Today, he calls the officer his, quote, guardian angel.